I think Vijay, we have to discuss regarding the mathematics and trigger functions.
Math trig functions. Okay.
Yes.
So in this mathematic functions, few of the things only important. Those whatever it is important, those only we need to discuss it here. Okay. So coming to this mathematic functions, okay, these all trigonometric functions are not required. Okay, cos, cot, tan, sine, these related functions not required to discuss it. Okay, so the convert function is important. What is convert function will do? Convert is nothing but converting from one data type to another data type. We have to use a function called convert. Okay, let's see practically how we can apply this convert function. Suppose, for example, see here, what is the ID column data type? It is whole number. It is okay. If it is suppose I want to convert that ID column whole number, that means numeric number to text related. Then so we have to not only this one. Okay, if you want to convert any column data type to any data type, you have to use a function called convert. Okay, so convert of. So here you need to write the column name. Okay, comma, to which data type you need to change that column. To which data type, that data type you have to select it. Suppose I want to convert this ID whole number to string. So see here, you have to select a string data type. That means here, so to which data type you need to change. See, these are the default data types will be there. Currency, date related. Double means decimal values. If it is a decimal values, you have to select a double. If it is integer means numeric values. If it is a string means character values. Okay, so I want to convert the ID column. ID column is in whole number. Okay, that means numeric value. If I want to convert the numeric to string, then by using convert function, I'm applying this function. Let's see how it will do. See here, that means it will be converted into string. Okay, see the data type is text. Understand clearly or not? Convert function is nothing but converting from one data type to another data type. Okay, so it will convert the column from one data type to another data type is called as convert function. Okay, next one is in this cos, cot, h not required. Currency function is required. So currency. Currency of, suppose if I'm giving the numeric column here, then whatever numeric column I'm giving here, okay, that column it will be converted into currency values. Let's see. See here, it is currency is added to this particular ID numeric values. Okay, any that means Vijay, can't we change this currency to any other country's related currency? No, because this currency will take it as based on your location. Okay, in which location you are there, that location related currency only it will take it. Okay, by default it will take. You cannot change from this current location, current currency value to any other country location related thing. Okay, that means understand or not. Next one is divide function. Divide function is nothing but that means numerator divided by denominator. So that means when we need to calculate the divide means, so at the time of calculating percentage, okay, if I want to calculate the percentage at that time only divide we have to calculate it, right? That means numerator divided by denominator. Suppose for example, if I want to divide any particular value, how you need to do? Means suppose ID column, numerator column divided by, like this we are writing, right? Divided by denominator column. What is the denominator column? Currency, something like this. Okay, numerator column divided by denominator column. Like this also we can calculate the percentage, right? Like this also the percentage calculation will happens. Okay, the percentage will calculate like that. Most of the times most of the times if you want to calculate the if you want to calculate the percentage means denominator divide sorry, numerator divided by denominator, right? Here you need to directly you need to mention the column names. Okay, numerator column divided by denominator. This is an operator for divide, right? Okay, forward slash. Okay, forward slash is for is acts like a divide here instead of this one. But in this, okay, if you calculate like this the percentage, then there is a drawback here. It is there. Okay, what is the drawback is, suppose the value anything value divided by 0, how much it is? Anything value divided by 0, how much it is? Infinity. Okay, but in Power BI, so sometimes while you are doing normal division like numerator divided by denominator, at that time in some cases, okay, the numerator value is something, okay, something like 2 3 4 something like that, it will be there. Denominator value if it is 0 means then it will comes as infinity, right? Okay, so this is, but in Power BI, infinity is not acceptable. Okay, so then what we need to do? Okay, this is the problem here. In normal division, what is that? Numerator divided by denominator, right? At that time, if any numerator value something value is there, if denominator value is 0, okay, if denominator value is 0, then what will happen? Infinity value will comes. But in Power BI that is an error. Okay, if you want to avoid that one, then we have to use a function called divide. Okay, in divide function, just numerator column divided by denominator column. Okay, here like normal thing, how I'm giving and numerator divided by denominator, here numerator comma denominator column currency. Okay, just give like this, then what will happen? Then automatically it will calculate it. Okay, if suppose for example in the numerator I'm giving as a 2, okay, in actually ID column and currency column So currency column doesn't have any zero value. So that's the reason I'm giving static values here. Instead of giving column values, I'm giving static values. See here, that means 2 comma 0. That means 2 is a numerator value, 0 is the denominator value. Then what will happen here in divide function? It will shows empty value. That means in normal division, if anything value divided by 0, it shows infinity. But the same thing if you implement in the divide function, it will shows empty values. Instead of empty values, in divide function, you can give alternative value also. Like suppose, for example, I'm giving 100. When I'm giving 100, see, whenever the value, whenever in which situation it is getting denominator value is 0 and numerator value is something greater than 0. Okay, numerator is greater than 0 and denominator is 0. Okay, at that time it will, what it will shows blank values. In place of blank values, you can give alternative value also. That means in place of blank, it will shows 100 value. Understand clearly or not? Swagat?
Yes, Vijay.
Ravi? Yes, clear, Vijay. Okay, so this is how it will work. Next one is even number. Even number means, so what will happen is, even is nothing but, so whichever column you are mentioned in the even function, in that column, if even values are there, then as it is even numbers will be displayed. If suppose for example odd numbers are there, then next nearest even number will returns. Okay, what is that? I didn't understand. Let me show you. I'm passing ID column here. In this ID column, if it is even number, as it is even number will be displayed. If it is odd number, next nearest even number will be displayed. What is, first of all, what is even number? That means the value which is divisible, exactly divisible by 2 is called as even number. If any value is exactly divisible by 2 is called as even number. Okay, if it is not exactly divisible by 2, then we can call it as odd. Okay, so that means in even function, just you need to pass the column name. Okay, what is the column name here? ID column. Okay, in the ID column, okay, so whatever the even, wherever the even numbers are there, okay, where that means even number means exactly divisible by 2. 6 is exactly divisible by 2 or not? 6 is exactly divisible by 2 or not?
Yes.
Yes, yes, Vijay. Yeah. So this 6 value as it is, it will be displayed. When it comes to 5, is it exactly divisible by 2?
No.
No. Then this particular odd number, this we can call it as odd number, right? This odd number next value, what it is?
6.
6. That it will be displayed. Understand clearly or not? See, yes, here. Clear. Is it clear? Yes, Vijay. Clear. Okay.
Vijay, 0 place lo 2 oh 0 even kada. Okay.
0 is even, man.
Oh, sorry.
Odd function means as it is odd number will be displayed. Even number next odd number, next nearest odd number will be displayed. Understand clearly or not? Yes, understand.
Yes,
Okay.
Vijay.
that it is both even and odd. Next one is exponential function is not required, factorial function is not required, floor is not required, GCD is not required. Next one is int function. This is very important function in real time. What int function will do means, suppose for example suppose see here, there is a COGS column and sales column is there, right? Okay. Suppose for decimal related only we can apply the int or another function is trunc. These two functions are very important. Actually, what will happen is, suppose for example, if I suppose in the sales column, if I want to remove the decimal places, then what you have to do, select this column and here you are giving like a 0 here. Then what will happen? That the decimal values are removed. But how the decimal values are removed? How the decimal values are removed? See, that means those decimal values are round. Those decimal values are removed, and how it will be removed means first it will round the values, okay, and after that it will after that it will remove the decimal places. That means, see here, suppose for example. Okay, so like this it will be there. See here, actually 25029,830. If I remove the decimal places, suppose I want to remove the decimal places of this column, then what you have to do? That means without decimal places, first it will round the values. Okay, the last value. Okay, before the decimal place, whatever it is there, before decimal place, what value here it is there? That means here in the first cell before decimal, what value it is there? 0. Okay. So in this before decimal, what value it is there, Ravi?
4.
4. Like that. That means before decimal value, whatever it is there, whatever the first digit is there, that digit it will be rounded and it will be shown. Understand? If I want to remove the decimal places means the before decimal places what digit is there, that digit it will be rounded. Okay, how it will be rounded? Based on after decimal first digit, whatever it is there, based on that it will be rounded. You already know about how the round operation will works, right, Swagat?
Yes, Vijay.
Yeah, same like that. If I want to remove the decimal places means before decimal place, first to decimal place value, it will be rounded. Based on the next decimal first digit value, whatever it is there, based on that value, before decimal value will be rounded. So here, what value, see, if I remove the decimal places means what value it will comes means, can anyone tell me? Ravi?
25029,830 first one.
Okay, very good. Next one.
224887655.
Very good. See here, that is this is what it will happens, right? If I'm putting 0, this is what it will happen. That means it will round the value and it will show only the numeric value, not the decimal value, right? So this is what it will happen. But without rounding, I want to see only the numeric value. Without rounding, I want to see the numeric value. Then we have to use two function. Int and trunc. Okay, int and trunc. So let's see what these two functions will work. Okay, if it is int, okay, sales, just you need to pass the column name. Okay, what will happen here? It is before the decimal value, whatever it is there, as it is will be displayed without rounding. As it is, value will be displayed. Let's see how it will work. See here 2502980 and 24887654 and 24354 172. Okay, see here, as it is without rounding, as it is before decimal value will be displayed. Understand the difference between normal removing decimal places by using int or trunc function. Also by using integer or trunc function, as it is before decimal place, before decimal value, whatever it is there, as it is we need to display it without rounding. We need to display the before decimal values. If I want to display, it means either you have to use integer function or trunc function. Then see here in integer, before decimal places, whatever it is there, as it is will be displayed. But in trunc function, even decimal places also, as it is, it will be displayed. That is the difference between integer and trunc. Okay. Here, first you need to write the column name. After that, comma, you need to write the decimal, how many decimal places you want. Suppose I want 1 decimal places. Up to 1 decimal places, as it is, whatever it is there, that value it will be displayed. If you want, you can check it. Is it clear or not?
Yes, clear, Vijay.
Swagat?
Yes, Vijay.
Okay, these two functions are very important. See, mod function. Mod function is important. Mod means, what is mod function? Reminder value. Okay, reminder value, we can call it as mod function. Mod of new, that means numerator comma denominator here. Suppose numerator is 5 comma denominator is 2. What is the remainder value? 5 divided by what is the remainder?
1.
1. So that only it will be. Mod always returns a reminder value. Understand? Very important function, this one also. Okay. Next one is mround is not required. Odd function we already discussed. Pi you know, right? 3.14, 22 by 7. Okay. Next one is power. Power means, you know, right? 2 square, 2 cube. 2 to the power of 4 like that. For that you have to use this function, but real time we didn't use these functions. Next one is quotient. Okay, if you want to return the quotient value, then we have to use quotient function. Okay, radians is not required. Rand function is also not required, but rand function will generate a sequential values, but those values are in between 0 and 1. Okay, suppose for example rand of open bracket close bracket, that's it. See here, all the sequential values will be generated, but these values must and should be in between 0 and 1. Understand? Is it clear or not? Okay, next one is round. We already discussed round function in transform data, right? The same thing in DAX function also it is available. In DAX function also it is available, that it is called as round function. This is very important function, round function. We already discussed about how the round function will works, right? First round of, here you need to write the column name, sales column, comma, which decimal place value you want to round it, that number. Suppose if you give 3 means third decimal place value it will be rounded. That means this round function only it is applicable for decimal values only, not for any other values. Okay, so first you need to give the column name. After that, which decimal place value you want to round it, third, second, 1, 4th, 5th, whatever number you are giving, only that particular decimal value it will be rounded. Okay, suppose if it is a third means third decimal place it will value it will be rounded. Okay, that means what will happen, third decimal place value means this value. Then Swagat, can you please tell me the output of this particular one?
Three 0.16 0.165. Vijay.
Okay, very good. Next one.
885.
Very good.
Next is 2.28.
Oh, okay, very good. Next one.
0.82.
Okay, for this one, tell me what is that one? What is the output it is getting?
In the first one it is 0.16.
Okay.
Next is 0.88.
Check it, man.
It is greater than 5.
Greater than 4, man. If it is
Sorry,
greater than 4 plus 1 is.
then it is 0.9 0.89.
Hmm.
0.28.
Hmm.
0.83.
83.
Sorry, 0.82. It's less than.
Okay, understand. So before point a complete value will be there. Okay.
Yes.
Understand?
Yes, Vijay.
Okay, whatever the decimal place value you want to round it up to that it will be displayed. Understand? Okay. Ravi, you tell me what is the output for this one. If I'm giving one.
Oh, yes, Vijay.
Ravi, are you there?
Yeah, there Vijay. First one is 0.2.
Okay. 0.2
Next one
means
is
before point value is there or not?
yeah, is there 30.2.
Huh? I didn't understand, man. Arey yaar. Rounding means see complete before decimal value, whatever it is there, complete value will be there, man.
Yeah, yeah.
That means
2
250, 298, 30
0
point,
point 2.
0.2. That is the
Yeah,
value, man.
yeah, yeah. Understand, Vijay.
Arey yaar, how many times I explained to you for each and every one? You okay? What is the next one?
24887654 549.9.
Hmm.
2435417.2 .3.
Okay.
23505 .8.
Okay. That's it.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
Like this, it will be displayed. Understand, right?
Yes, understand.
Next one is round down, round up. We already discussed about this thing in the transform data, right? The same thing here also it will works, man. Okay. So if you want, you can try it. The same output it's getting here also. Okay. Sin H, those things are not, we don't, no need to discuss it. See, complete trigonometric are, you need to avoid that one. Okay. Next one is square root, also not required. Okay, tangent, okay, tan H, these are all. We already discussed about the trunk, right? What is the difference between trunk and int? Swagat?
With a trunk, it actually gives you the exact number up to one decimal.
Not
And
on decimal, yeah. That's, see, Swagat, for you, everything is perfect here, but you're not concentrating while I'm explaining. That is the problem. I don't know. That is the main part here. If you listen, you will give a proper answer, but you're, sometimes I observe you that you are not listening properly. See, the thing is, after once the real time scenarios are given, at the time you are facing lot of problems, Swagat. I cannot help you single line also. That is what I'm saying. Okay. Rank means point decimal, one decimal, not like that, man. How many number of decimal places you are given here? 2, 3, 4, whatever it is. Up to that, as it is value, it will be displayed.
okay,
Okay. Integer.
integer the same. Without decimal, we'll get the number as it is.
Yeah. Before decimal value, as it is value will be displayed. That is the difference, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because in integer function, just you need to mention the column name. Based on that column name, it will be displayed.
Yes.
Understand clearly or
Yes.
not?
Yes.
Okay, this is about mathematic functions. In mathematic functions, what are the important categories are there? That way. See, these are the important functions in math. If you prepare, so after completing each and every category, I will give you important question, important DAX functions. At least if you prepare those also, that is enough. See, we are discussing lot, okay, in mathematic function, but these functions are important in real time. Okay, int, trunk, round, mod, quotient, divide, convert. That's it. Okay. Next function is other functions. Next one is other functions. Next one is other functions. In other functions, only two important functions are important. One is blank, another one is error. Remaining all our functions are newly added functions. Okay. Understand? Newly added functions. Remaining all are newly added functions. So First of all, first function is blank. Blank means it returns a blank values. Okay. So most of the times we need to use this function in if or switch. Okay. Most of the times we need to use this function blank function in if or switch functions. Okay. In blank in suppose for example, suppose if it is I'm writing one condition at that time I'm checking the condition also I'm checking the condition and I want to return the values. See here, suppose for example if what I need to do is in country column in country column wherever the blanks are there, in place of blank values, I need to replace it to another text. If it is not blank values are there, same as it is value will be displayed. Understand clearly or not? Okay, in country column, okay, wherever the blank values are there, whatever text I want to give it, that text only it will be displayed. Remaining as it is column value will be displayed. Can anyone, any of those two, can anyone tell me how we can write this one? Country.
If country equal to విజయ్ ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ చెప్తారా? ఇవన్నీ కంట్రీ బ్లాంక్ ఉంటే
country blank, if it is country is blank, then whatever text I return that value, that text it will return. Otherwise, as it is column value will be displayed.
Acha.
This is what my condition it is. Then
Okay.
what we need?
Country equal to blank.
Yeah. So for blank, either you can write the blank function also. Either
Okay.
you can write the blank function also.
Okay.
Okay. So most of the times we need to apply the blank function. If any null values or blank values, null values are also it will treat it as blank only, right? So that's the reason. If you want to check any blank or any null anything means blank function directly you can check it here itself. Okay. If it is, see here in country column, if it is blank, wherever the blank is there, then what text I am writing? PQR. Then otherwise,
If false, returns the same.
what we need to write it here? Returns the same means what we need to pass it here?
False. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు ఎన్ని కంట్రీస్ ఇవ్వాలా? ఇప్పుడు
no that you I think you are missed the point. Okay, Ravi,
can you give SUV? In
see
SUV.
my requirement is wherever the blank it will returns PQR, otherwise it returns the column values. Then what I need to write it here?
విజయ్ జస్ట్ ఆ కాలమ్ నేమ్ రాస్తే సరిపోతుందా?
అంతే.
Oh, okay.
See, see, while you are writing a DAX function, logical thinking is very important. Otherwise, no one will help you on that on this one.
Sure.
See, wherever the blank values, see in this country column where the blank values are there, this is the blank value. In this particular blank value, see in the new column, in this particular row itself, it is showing PQR. For remaining values as it is, what column values are there? United States of America, Canada, France, Germany, all the column values will be displayed. That's it.
Okay.
Understand clearly?
Yes.
Yes, Vijay. I think Swagat and Ravi, I think this preparation is not at all good. See, I'm not the responsible for each and every one, and I already intimate you. Please take care the practice and everything, and you have to know each and every function, and you have to remember each and every function itself. Okay, so practice is very important. If you practice more, then definitely 100% you will get a job. Otherwise, you will face so many problems. There are so many problems. If one issue comes, means you cannot sleep it also properly. Okay, I think Swagat, you already have aware of this one, but please concentrate it, man. You have good communication is there, but once you listen it, you have an idea how to implement that one. But the problem is the lack of practice is the problem for you. Swagat,
Sure.
Ravi, you need to improve more things here. Okay. I don't know where it is pending part is there, but you have to do more practice and everything. If it is like this, means see getting a job is important, but handling the project is very difficult, man. You don't know. Okay. Please be concentrated on this one. Okay. So that is about the blank function. See here, wherever the blank. So for checking a blank, you have to directly write the blank function itself. Okay. So not only here, suppose for example, in return statements also, in if or switch return statements also, you can write a blank also. Understand? Suppose wherever the blank is there. Okay. At the time again, the true state that means returns blank function also you can write it. Understand clearly? Okay, blank function either you can use it in the condition related thing or in the statement written also you can write that function itself. Okay, in any case, not only blank function, always you can write it in the conditional part on. Not only that one, in the written statement also you can write the blank functions. Understand clearly? Okay, next one is error function. What is error function will do? Error function means suppose if you are not writing, if you are not following the correct syntax, then immediately by default system will generate an error. Okay, system will generate an error. If you want to generate your own error by using error function, we can generate it. By using error function, we can generate it. Okay. Tomorrow we can discuss about this error function and everything. And tomorrow the other functions are completed, relationship functions and statistical functions that we need to discuss it. Understand clearly?
Sure.
Swagat, any doubts you have?
No.